According to some interesting insider reports, Meghan Markle reportedly became upset when she discovered that group chats among her colleagues were not liked. Apparently, Meghan found out that some of her colleagues and former colleagues were chatting on Telegram, which drove her to a nervous breakdown, according to Hollywood Reporter's sources. Hello viewers. Welcome to Royal Revelations. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you'll get any news about the British royal family. Meghan was called a dictator in high heels in 2016. Meghan's 2017 has apparently traded her tiara for a crown of harsh words and impossible demands. 2017 employees reportedly live in fear of her, and some insiders claim that she belittles the people and that if you're Meghan Markle, you won't take advice from colleagues who need guidance. After all, this is a woman who calls herself the queen of everything she touches. Doesn't help Harry much. Sources claim that Harry is not a supporter who supports her and that Meghan ruthlessly runs the show just when you thought things couldn't get any worse with her attitude. It turns out this slime is notorious for being a bad decision maker and constantly changing her mind, constantly putting employees in a state of confusion. In May, Meghan discovered that employees had been in a private group chat and, allegedly game over, apparently went into full nervous breakdown mode and issued new orders to block all communications. Employees are now required to keep their personal cell phones in special bags or in their cars while at work and use company-issued phones instead. It's as if Meghan thinks everyone is out to get her. Maybe she's scared someone will spill the beans on the next big PR disaster. Speaking of secrets, it's clear that a lot has already spilled. A former employee was allegedly involved in this secret chat that infuriated Meghan. You can imagine her pacing around looking for answers, as if she were starring in a royal spy thriller. Remember Josh Cutler, the poor who was hired in May and quit in August? After all, he likely witnessed the aftermath of Meghan's crazy situation firsthand. Rumor has it that he decided to leave in just before the Sussexes left for their big trip to Nigeria and Colombia. Perhaps he felt the toxicity on the first day of and quickly got out of there before things got worse. Ironically, Meghan, who once lamented the suffocating nature of working for the royals, now seems to be doing the same to her employees. She allegedly forced them to sign non-disclosure agreements, lock their phones, and micromanaged every aspect of their lives. After all this, one would think that Meghan would take some time to reflect and perhaps work to boost employee morale, but no, she seems to be doubling down on her outrageous demands. According to insiders, their empire is destined to collapse for this very reason. You can only hold people back for so long before they start speaking out, whether in a group chat or not. And speaking of statements, certainly isn't holding back in criticizing Meghan. Recently, a video was released in which she barks at a helper while receiving flowers. This is the kind of moment that makes you think that she is definitely auditioning for the next Bond villain. The cracks in the facade are starting to show, and it's only a matter of time before other ex-employees follow in Josh Cutler's footsteps and spill the beans. Meghan's paranoia and domineering behavior could be her downfall. After all, you can't control everything in Telegram chats, especially the large number of disgruntled employees.